lustfully, was looking for something, so she tried out sleeping with 100 men, and look what it got her: emptiness. Can you see the look on her face? She's devastated. She thought it was going to be fun and games, and it was something that you can disconnect from as a human being, but you can't. You see, God created sex for a man and a wife to remember the covenant they made together and how enjoyable life can be, not to just waste it on anybody. And when you do that, you're breaking a bond that God meant for you to spend with him and the wife of your youth. Jesus has something better. It's time to put that aside and stop running from him. He's calling you. So let's watch a little more of this video. Evita has good insight.
Tears. She's devastated. I want you to listen to Lily elaborating further.
I think sometimes like feeling so like robotic, like by the, I think like the 30th, you know, like when we're getting on a bit, I've got like a routine of like how we're gonna do this, and like it just, sometimes you'd like disassociate and be like, you know, like it's not like normal sex at all. In my head right now, I can think of like 5, 6 guys, 10 guys that I remember.
She shut down and she became numb because her body was responding to trauma. The lack of memory is a trauma response. She orchestrated the entire ordeal, but she still feels used, like she was raped by 100 men. And this was clearly an act of self-harm. She needs help. How many other women are like Lily? Broken because they've been told that sex can be detached and meaningless, and then they find out the hard way that it can't be. What Lily put herself through had neither pleasure nor human connection. It was horrifying. At the end of the day, the cameraman or the documentarian actually gags from the smell inside the room where she slept with 100 men.
So you see, I think Evita nailed it right, man. You can't disconnect from it. It's a spiritual act where your body and your soul connect to someone else's body and soul. And every time you think you can disconnect from that, you're deceiving yourself, and you're only going to end up more empty. And eventually it might get easier and easier, but then where's your humanity? How do you feel for people? How do you someday want to enjoy a husband or a wife? Because it's the same with men. We sleep around the same way. And when that happens, it makes it easier for the next relationship to break it off. And then you find something you don't like about somebody, and you just keep jumping around. And deep down inside, you're empty because you're missing out on your